Welcome, fellow masters. My name is Musaki, and today we'll be going over the next episode of Clairvoyance EX for the month of November. Let's jam. Let's start this episode of Clairvoyance EX with a bang, because we have the 18 million download campaign with a very familiar face. That's right, the SKADI, which for some reason a lot of y'all seem to hate. I don't really get it, but okay. Essentially, this campaign is going to start up right after Stable Wars 2 is over. And it's actually going to last for quite a little bit, and it starts with the login bonus. So if you have the consecutive login bonus here, you will get all these apples, experienced cards, QP, faux cards, 10 summoning tickets, plus 1 free summon. We're also going to have limited time missions, which require us to clear Lost World Anastasia and the Lost World Yuga Kastra, Chapter 1, each. So just for the first chapter, it's going to give you all these nice rewards. Free 30 saving ports, very nice, I'll take that. Double great and super success chance for CEs and server upgrading. And the requirement for QP is going to be 50% off. The main quests are going to be 1/4 and 1/2 off AP. This is going to be Arc 1 and Arc 2 for the 1/4 class. And Yugi Kastra is going to be half off. 7 and 8, we have another Da Vinci Workshop CE. It's going to be Chaldea Dinner Time. This is for Master Experience and Bond Experience. So if you want to do that, that's going to be the thing you want to get. Also, Be Graceful will be added to the Rare Mana Prism Exchange Shop. So if you're like me and for whatever reason did not get all the copies of the Trapped Essence, well, here you go. Now you can finally max limit break it because it's going to be in the Rare Mana Prism Shop. And next, if you're brand new to the game or thinking about starting up the game, this is actually going to be one of the perfect times to start, because it's actually going to be an additional Start Dash login bonus increment. So if you log in for these 14 days, you're going to get a lot of stuff. The limited increment is on the 7th day, and that's a big jump. I think it's honestly double everything you get. That's a lot of stuff. This is actually a good start for anything here. There's also going to be a comeback login bonus here, so if you haven't played this game since September, then you definitely will have a lot to come back to. A lot of QP, a lot of sync cords, a lot of apples. Very good time here. And nice. It looks like this is something I'm not sure is actually in the system yet. So there actually is a function that will filter out CEs from older events, which is very nice. I really like that. But the main thing about this campaign, aside from all the lovely goodies that we get, is the summoning campaign, which is SKADI, along with all the CEs that came with her banner. SKADI is absolutely needed for quick 3-turn farming. She absolutely revolutionized the game and elevated several servers to be good. Do you bring SKADI to challenging content? I don't think so. I think you mainly bring her for forms of farming. So if you want to farm with your quick units, I definitely highly recommend that you get SKADI. Especially if you have a lot of them like Atalante, I like to Alter, Lancelot, Valkyrie, Parvati. These are a lot of 4-star units. What about single targets like MHX Alter, who just had a banner currently, or Ushi Wakamaru, who's a 3-star. Do you have a lot of options that are good for you? Caesar, SKADI is going to work for you, especially if you like to have those quick servers. Yeah, you'll probably see a lot of Castoria in the future, because that definitely does happen. But just like now, how we see a nice even spread of Waver, SKADI, and Merlin, you're definitely going to see a little bit of everyone once we get to that point. But that's not the only thing that's going on, because we also have the hunting quests that are coming. That's right, hunting quests are going to be on the way here, and it's going to be very useful. If you clear Fuyuki Chapter 3, you'll be able to take part. And if you need materials, definitely farm them now. So you get the bones in the first heart, which is going to be very nice. And then we have metals, which is going to be useful for a lot of sabers, a lot of night class servants. Then we have the feathers, which I definitely need, so I'll be farming that extra hard. A combination of gears and spinal fluid, so get there for the gears. Lamps and bullets, and finally we have the boars, which is going to need the arrowheads and the what is this thing here? Oh yeah, the beast colloidus, whatever that thing is. Point is, people need that. So if you need any of these things, definitely farm on the days that they're up, because remember, it only lasts for 24 hours. So don't hesitate. Don't try to miss that day. If you can farm that day, do it. I know farming can be a little tedious, but this will be very helpful for you. The next thing I wanted to talk about is something that's actually US only, and that's going to be the Thanksgiving special for FGO. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the consideration for the FGO Thanksgiving event that happens every year around Thanksgiving in the US. So last year this happened, we got Musashi and several other servers on Raid Up, as well as a lot of limited time master missions, and them putting in all the material rewards in early, which is something very good and something that didn't happen for JP for a little bit. So it's definitely going to happen around Thanksgiving time again this year, but I have a couple theories. Notoriously, on Thanksgiving, they have done things for US that are only for US. For example, giving subtitles during Noble Phantasms, that's something that they've put here, and as well as putting subtitles during Level Up. So now, it's kind of curious what they will do this time, if anything. But just to get an idea of what type of servers are going to be on this Raid Up, these are all limited servants. A lot of them actually did not get their own campaign or another rerun banner. Ivan the Terrible, this is an extra banner that he never got in JP. Kentoki being on Raid Up. Gilgamesh getting an additional Raid Up after Battle for New York. Musashi getting another Raid Up. Same with Shiki, Ishtar, and MHX. So I'm kind of curious. I'm not sure what type of service they will put up there, but I'm super curious as to what they would. What do you guys think? What limited service do you think they'll have on the banner? As you can see, they generally have about 7. I'm curious to see what you got to say. Let me know in the comments below and we can talk about it. After that, of course, though, we are going to have the next Christmas event, which is going to be the Nightingale Christmas event. Now, I know what you're thinking. Misaki, what about the rerun from Christmas last year? Chances are they're not going to rerun that. If they do, it'll be definitely a Christmas miracle, but they did not rerun that event in JP around this time, mainly because they had a whole bunch of stuff they wanted to do. I do not see them rerunning it now, so if you did not get Quetzalcoatl Ruler or anything from that event, pretty much missed out on that, and I apologize. But this new Christmas event, it's going to have Nightingale in it as an archer. She's gonna be a welfare archer, quick base, and very good, by the way. So definitely get a chance to get her. And this is gonna be a lottery event. So guys, this is the time to farm. There's a lot of good things in here. As you can see here, for the first 10 boxes, you get all those lovely gems. You get Dragon Fangs pages, octuplet crystals, ghost lanterns, apples, experience cards, QP, mannerisms, and friend points, as well as the level of equipment for Nightingale and the golden ticket. After that, you get more of the same thing. You don't get the gold apples and silver apples, but you still get everything else, which is good. You actually get more QP from the looks of it. Yeah, you get more QP. And is that more friend points? Nope, just more QP. Still good. You definitely want to do that. Take advantage of that. And it looks like these exchange tickets can be exchanged for either Chaos Claws, Phoenix Feathers, or the Giant's Ring. So the more you get of these, you actually can turn them in for one of those materials, which is very nice. So if you need any of these, the more you farm this, you'll actually get this incidentally. So this is an indirect feather farm or ring farm. Very good. I'm actually cool with that. Oh yes, and of course the grand prize here for 6, 7, to 10. You get the golden foes and the lore here. This is no limit, so you can go as far as you want and farm as much as you want. And I highly recommend you do so, because the next time a farming event comes out, it's going to be till September of next year. So you've got a long time, and you'll want to work up a lot of materials if possible. Oh yeah, speaking of no limit, so we're going to have to talk about this. So normally, especially if you are a fan of Toho Sniper and any other content creator, a lot of them will tell you that you need to wait to roll your boxes so you can maximize the amount of farming that you'll be doing. Unfortunately, for this event here, you actually need to open a set amount of boxes to continue. As you can see here, there's going to be certain quests are unlocked when the total box reset count reaches a certain threshold as stated in the target. So if you reach that, then that's something that you're gonna have to go to. You can't actually not roll that. Now it does have a cooperative element, so I'm not sure that means if multiple people actually do this, if it counts other masters. I think if that happened though, it would be very easy for people to just not do it. So just if you have the time, make sure periodically that you go through and actually roll your boxes, because I believe a lot of things will be locked off for you otherwise, and we don't want that. The event craft essence is very good. Traces of Christmas because of quick performance plus 8%, MP gen by 8%, and then 30% charge. That is very good. And plus, when you upgrade that, it'll be 10, 10, and 50% charge. And then we have, of course, these event command codes. Maynard Orleans is very awesome for healing types, especially because it heals the user by 1000 HP when attacking with the card. But it does have a cooldown of every 3 turns. It exists still Phantasmal Horse. This is engraved on a quick card. It increases the crit card's critical damage by 20%, which is very nice. Definitely put that on any sort of quick base servant that you want. And then Angel's Bet removes 1 critical chance up from the attack target and then heals the user by 100. That's not bad and pretty useful here, definitely. Now in terms of event servants, all the old Christmas servants are going to get bomb bonus and damage up. So looking at that there, you'll see all of that here. But as well, you'll see that regular Nightingale also gives 100% plus 50% bomb bonus. 100% damage and 50% bomb bonus. So it's something to definitely look out for. And as usual, Mashu does give bomb bonus to all allies, plus an additional 30% just for being Mashu. The summoning campaign, real bait in my opinion, unless you absolutely love Astolfo and understand the fact that Astolfo Saber is the biggest meme come to life, and you really want them, go for it. They actually are a single target quick base saber, which are often been compared to Okita Soji. Now there are some key differences between Okita Soji and Astolfo Saber, but in the end I believe Okita Soji is better, but I'm not you. If Astolfo is your waifu, or Espondo, then definitely roll for Astolfo Saber. But with Lost Belt 5 on the horizon, I hesitate to offer that suggestion. So only do this if this is up to your liking. Yes, I know Aswathama is on here as a limited archer, but I really hesitate in doing that, so you may want to skip this. The CEs are good, specifically Maidens and Luncheon Party, but you might want to skip that possibly. Next up is the possibility that we'll be getting this interlude campaign here. It says here started in December, but we are running a little bit fast, so there's a chance that we can actually get this early here. The major things that are important about this is the fact that Napoleon, Ivan the Terrible, and Tomoe all get their MP upgrades, which put them to a very better place. Ivan the Terrible, this puts him in a fantastic position that we talked about in our writer tier list. It actually makes this Noble Phantasm is one of the strongest for writers. It's crazy. Same with Napoleon. This solidifies his spot as the perma Gilgamesh in terms of Noble Phantasm. And then Tomoe actually has a better Noble Phantasm upgrade as well. Actually makes it a little bit more useful. The summoning campaign for this is going to be Anastasia, Napoleon, Wang Ling, and Queen Liang Yu. So it's going to be a nice little interesting mix of servants. But again, I have to say this is bait because we're going to start preparing for Atlantis, the 5th Lost Belt. This is going to be big, guys. Not only going to have the limited master missions that you get more Sankorts, get login bonus for apples, get AP off for the old missions. It's going to be a live stream for it. This is going to be insane. Now, it probably won't be a live stream for us in NA. It'll probably be a pre-recorded video, but this is going to be something that you definitely need because it's going to lead into Super Orion coming very soon. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to happen in November. This might actually happen in December, but I'm covering it now just in case so you guys can be aware how close we are. So get ready. And so that's going to be about it for the month of November. So this is the part of the video I would ask you, what are you most excited for in FGL coming out now? I personally am counting my days to actually get Super Orion, so November I probably won't be rolling as much unless you guys specifically request it. But hey, I want to know what's going on. So let me know in the comments down below. Let's get a discussion going. And hey, it would be wonderful if you could definitely like the video if you felt good about it. If not, you can leave a dislike, that's fine. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and that bell to be notified when we make more videos. We're going to be trying to make more content to be helpful for more players, but I know there's a subsection of people who really want these skits that we like and have been doing. Don't worry, they're on the way. We are just taking our time. Anyway, my name is Misaki from the County of Gurus, and we're logging out. See ya.